back now with two Tony Award winners teaming up for a bold new project. Tony Shalhoub is known for his memorable characters, like a private detective with obsessive-compulsive disorder in the hit series Monk, and a protective father in the marvelous Mrs. Maisel, roles that earned him multiple Emmys.
And for 3 seasons, Celia Keenan-Bolger has played the reserved Mrs. Bruce in HBO's The Gilded Age, and her portrayal as Scout in To Kill a Mockingbird earned her a Tony Award in 2019.
Well, now the two powerhouse performers they're starring in a new play. It's called Antigone, and this is a play that a lot of folks read in high school. It's a modern take of a classic Greek tragedy that's about finding and using your voice. Tony, Celia, good morning. Welcome back to both of you.
I'd like to lodge a formal complaint about having to follow the dog. Maybe you could have had some infants but just after the dogs, and then people would be done watching.
Next time you're on, we will not do that.
Thank you.
You're Tony Shalhoub. You should come before the dog.
I'm gone to the dog.
This is a reimagined play by Sophocles, and you play Creon.
Right.
When you saw this adapted script, was it an immediate yes?
Well, Celia and I have been doing readings and workshops of this play with the director and the writer for actually a couple of years.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
A number of different, because the number of different readings in the play was evolving during that time, as often happens with readings and workshops. But I was taken with the material. I love this writer. Anna Ziegler is the playwright. I had seen some of her work, and of course, I had never worked with Celia, but had been watching her for years and was anxious to get on a stage with her. But the material really connected to it. I think it was written 400 BC, right. But it's super relevant. It's relatable and so much about our present moment.
Mm-hmm. And Celia, you play Chorus, the narrator. Let's just say it's a fair amount of content to try to get your arms around.
Yes.
And it sounds like you were a little hesitant at first.
I know. When I was trying to learn, you know, the Greek chorus historically is like the bridge from the audience to the play. And so I have a lot of speeches. And when we were first memorizing, I would go home and I was like, I don't know if I can actually learn all of these lines, which is not a way that I have felt very much in my life. And then, you know, over time, it's like any muscle, I think. You know, people ask after shows, like, how do you learn all those lines? And it's like, it really is like anything else, that your brain just starts to, like, understand, okay, this is what we're doing.
This is what we're doing.
Yeah.
Just a moment ago, Tony said that he was eager to get on the stage with you. I know that, Celia, you were a big fan of his prior. What has this experience been like, and what was it like connecting, getting him on the stage?
I mean, I just think Tony Shalhoub is one of the great actors it's true. He's the greatest, and his career is so varied. I've been a fan for so long. We both know Cherry Jones. I did a play with Cherry. Tony went to school with her, and so she would talk about him all the time. And I just think as an aspiring actor, the idea to, like, keep returning to the theater, to have this huge television career, and Tony can do anything. He can be a bad guy, he can be the sweetest, he can be a persnickety detective. I mean,
I can train dogs.
Get those dogs back here.
And here's the other thing. He also he's mastered the art of different looks, too. We've actually compiled the last few times you've been here at today. Every time you come, it's like...
Acting is really about facial hair.
It's a different look. But today, no mustache, Tony Shalhoub.
And the hair is shorter, too.
Is this for a play?
It's all different.
Yes, this character that I'm playing in Antigone, this play I read in high school, is you know, he's more of a, I guess, professorial. He's described as bookish. He's reserved. He becomes the king by default. He's not suited to it. He doesn't really want that job, but he has to take it on. And so this character is a little. When we meet him, has a softer edge.
Okay.
During the course of the piece, he gets stronger, and there's that whole notion of being corrupted by the power that he wields, and but I just thought we'd start with a little bit more of a benign look.
A blank slate.
Yeah.
Well, you wear them all well. So the play is not only Antigone, it's Antigone, this play I read in high school. I'm not sure if I did read it in high school, but I gotta know, what were you like in high school, Tony? What was Tony Shalhoub?
Oh, boy. You know, like most high school people, you know, in the fog, insecure, thought I knew everything at the same time. I wouldn't describe myself as the best student ever.
Drama kid.
I did do plays, though. I think that's where I really kind of started to feel the energy of being on a stage. You know, I think I was more focused on things like girls and not so much on the actual books.
Okay. All right. Learned a lot here.
Can I say that?
Yeah.
Tony, Celia, thank you both. Thank you both. Antigone, this play I read in high school. It's now at the Public Theater here in New York City. And big news, the show's been extended through April 12th. So if you're coming to New York, check it out.
Hey, thanks for watching. And don't forget, you can catch the Today Show every morning on NBC or take Today when you're on the go. Just follow the Today podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen.